Don't hit back.
Two classic martial arts movies. One amazing star. But which one's better and why? Okay, we're turning the Wayback Machine on for this video to talk about one of your favorite topics, Bruce Lee movies. The 70s had it all. Bell bottoms, good times. And oh yeah, an abundance of kung fu movies. Shaw Brothers, Golden Harvest, all pumped out various titles. But Bruce Lee did things different.
What's your style? You can call it the art of fighting without fighting.
With more of a realistic tone to his fighting.
What is Kung Fu, Bruce?
Well, Kung Fu is a Chinese form of combat. Arts like karate or jiu-jitsu derived from Kung Fu.
No wires, ultra fancy costumes, or various traditional weapons. Bruce kept things grounded.
Oftentimes people come up and say, hey Bruce, are you really that good? I said, well, if I tell you I'm good, probably you will say I'm boasting. But if I tell you I'm no good, you know I'm lying.
But one of the 4 movies he starred in, well, 5 if you count Game of Death.
Vous avez fini par me retrouver.
But really, should we?
What the f*** was that?
Today I'm focusing on my favorite, Way of the Dragon.
Bruce Lee's greatest achievement as star, director, and scriptwriter, The Way of the Dragon.
Versus what most consider one of the greatest martial arts movies of all time, Enter the Dragon. In 1972, after 2 movies under Lo Wei's direction, where Bruce delivered gold in The Big Boss and Fist of Fury, aka The Chinese Connection. But in 1972, Bruce took control and not only starred, but directed in his own movie, Way of the Dragon, aka Return of the Dragon. And right after he started production and a bit of filming on Game of Death.
It's difficult to have a rehearsed routine to fit in with broken rhythm.
But then Hollywood came a-knocking with the prospect of a major Hollywood film with a huge budget and names including Jim Kelly, John Saxon, Bolo Young, Bob Wall, and more, directed by the late Robert Clouse. So of course, Bruce stopped everything to be a part of this masterpiece. And I get it. The movie has it all. Major cast, great fights, and an okay story. Bruce's philosophies on fighting are prominent, and also his amazing skill. But it ain't my favorite. I like Way of the Dragon more.
What did he say?
Yeah, I said it. Why? Well, glad you asked. Let's dive a bit deeper. In one corner, you've got Bruce's most personal movie, written, starring, and directed by Bruce himself.
Originally released in Hong Kong in December of 1972. This was the first co-venture for Golden Harvest, who allowed my father to create his own production company called Concord Productions. You can see the logo in this poster. My dad plays Tang Long, a country bumpkin of sorts who comes to help his Chinese friends defend their restaurant from the Italian mafia who want to take it over.
I want that restaurant.
In this film, we have Huang In-chik,
His name Tang Long.
Bob Wall,
Bill Tang Long.
and of course, Chuck Norris.
It's America's best.
On the other, a flick that's considered a martial art powerhouse, with multiple stars at the time and an okay story.
So he had a very active part in the writing of the script. He did, of course, choreograph all the fight scenes, and he was the best in the world at doing that. He had a film sense about how things would look on film, and he was exacting with his stunt people and the other actors that were in fight scenes with him. Nobody worked harder on Enter the Dragon than Bruce did.
Watch it and you get that no expense was spared. It's got the Hollywood touch, massive set pieces, and location shoot. And in my opinion, the fights are good, setting the tone right away with a challenge fight from Sammo Hung.
And then after he shoot get up there halfway to stop, they shoot and then the dragon. They find me, then they call me. I want you to be my movie, fight with me.
Another with Bob Wall, and a final fight with multiple guards that ends with the boss fight with Bolo. No, that was John Saxton. With Mr. Han?
Mr. Han, suddenly I like to leave your island.
Okay, now Way of the Dragon has multiple fights, but all of them with Bruce himself. And the quote, boss fight is with none other than the recently late great Chuck Norris. Before even all the Chuck Norris sayings,
Chuck Norris doesn't churn butter. He roundhouse kicks the cows and the butter comes straight out.
there was this movie. Before Walker, Texas Ranger, before The Octagon, Delta Force, you name it, there was this movie.
What was once innovative in the 1970s that my dad did is now commonplace.
It doesn't matter at all where it comes from. You should realize that.
The story goes that after a bit of training with Bruce, Chuck got the call directly from him asking to be in his most personal movie, Way of the Dragon. Chuck asked if he had to lose, and yeah, it was Bruce's movie after all.
Bruce was really ahead of his time. And I worked out with Bruce, and I worked out for 3 years. That's when I held the world title. And then he went to Hong Kong to pursue his movie career, did a couple of movies, very successful. So he called me up and said, I want to do a movie with a fight scene that everyone will remember called Return of the Dragon. He said, would you come over and do the fight scene with me? I said, well, do I have to lose? He says, yeah, you have to lose. So I said,
but come on, you know and I know, Chuck went out like a boss.
I'd seen his first 2 movies. I said, the guys you fight don't even have a chance. I mean, they don't even touch you, you know? And he said, no, we'll make this a seesaw battle. And so we made it fight back and forth, and it became a contest.
That Coliseum fight still gives me the chills. 2 of the greatest fighters in the world, no tricks, no gadgets, no army of henchmen. There's 2 men and their skills. And Bruce made sure Chuck looked incredible every step of the way. Now that's the mark of a real martial artist. Respect for your opponent. So where does that leave us? What up, Sifu Kwazi? Listen, if you're enjoying this so far, do me a favor, would you? Hit that like button for me. In fact, smash the thing. And while you're there, leave a comment. But more importantly, subscribe to the channel so you'll always be aware when we drop videos just like this. Enter the Dragon is a landmark, a cultural moment. The film that put martial arts on the world map in a way nothing else had before it. The production, the cast, the reach, undeniable. But Way of the Dragon is Bruce Unfiltered. No studio notes, no Hollywood formula, just a man who believed in his art so deeply, he picked up the camera himself and said, let me show you.
What really shines brightest in this film, however, are the fights.
Chinese boxing.
I mean, this is my father at his finest and able to create combative poetry.
And that's the real debate here. Is it the bigger movie or the more personal one?
Dragon whips his tail.
Is it the spectacle or the soul? Because both of these movies are masterclasses, just in different ways. Now here's where I want to hear from you. Drop it in the comments right now. Way of the Dragon or Enter the Dragon? And don't just say the title. Tell me why. Is it the fights, story, the feeling it gave you the first time you saw it? Let's get into it. And while you're down there, if you dig content like this, deep dives into the films, the fighters, and the moments that made martial arts what it is today, hit that like button because we're just getting started. We've got more breakdowns coming, more debates, more legends to talk about. Because at the end of the day, Bruce Lee didn't just make movies. He left us a blueprint. Be water, adapt, express yourself. And 50 years later, we're still watching, still learning, and still talking about it.
Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow, or it can crash. Be water, my friend.
That's the legacy. Guys, follow me on all of my socials as usual for more behind the scenes goodness. Like and share the video. And if you love Bruce Lee, like I know you do, click this video to learn all about the Lost Game of Death footage and what that movie could have been. Guys, stay safe. See you all in the next round. And keep punching.
Look at this one. Look at that one. Look at this one. Look at that one. Look, are you kidding me?